Shout out to Sexy Red. 800-585-1051 is the Gwynegard DJ Self. We're here. Aries, what's popping to all my Aries out there? Aries, what's up? I want to salute. And
it's the latest with Lauren LaRosa.
That's what it's called?
Yes.
Okay. All she did was invite me to the celebration. I guess.
I got you.
I guess they don't give me the information of what's going on. They just say, "Hey, let's call Self to party." And then when I come party, what's next? Can you DJ for a little bit? Yeah, like that. So salute to Lauren, and her new endeavors. Tomorrow, 2579 Steinway, Seacoast, Astoria, Queens. Our hours is 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. Shout out to Diani Dior. She will be doing right. And I have like a pet peeve.
Is that so? What's that?
When I have a bucket of ice, and then people put the bottle, the nasty bottle in the bucket of ice, and then you put the ice in your mouth and all that. And you know what I'm saying? It's all over the table where I dug in my nose and wiped the booger on the table. You know what I'm saying? Homie scratched his balls and stuff and put his hands on the table, and you putting all that stuff from the yellow in your mouth.
You know, Self, it starts from the home, you know. When you go to these women's house, check out their microwave, fam.
I didn't think about that.
All colors and tan.
Ooh. Did not think about that. Thank you.
3 weeks ago in there. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I don't know. I've never done that, but I guess. Okay. All right. Well, listen, tomorrow, Seacoast, 2579 Steinway, Astoria, Queens. Diani Dior will be doing the meet and greet. Doors or hours is 7 to 2 a.m. That's going down in Steinway, Astoria, Queens, the home of the Tomahawk.
Right. I was there last night. It was a good vibe.
I did not make it last night.
Yeah, I was there. I was vibing and dining.
You was? Did anyone take your challenge of the tomahawk steak?
Nah, you know, I told you, I gotta be the first one to pioneer that one.
Did you order a tomahawk steak?
No, I was vibing and whining.
You should order a tomahawk steak, Hollywood Bruce.
I'm in preparation for the challenge.
Okay. All right, cool. Shout out to all my Aries out there too. I love Aries.
Aries season.
Yeah, shout out to the Aries. All right. Is it spring break yet?
Yes. For some schools, for some colleges, yes.
What if you don't go to school anymore or anything like that? Is there ever spring break for you?
I mean, spring break is all the time. You don't go to school no more.
Not in December, bro, man.
You go somewhere in December.
That's not spring break, though. That's called a vacation.
Well, yeah, you're right. They go on a bunch of vacations. You're right.
It's called a vacation, right? Or getaway, vacation, sneaking off.
At the God.
Yeah, don't ever, you know what I'm saying? Please don't.
Reach.
Yeah, you can't reach, baby, all right? 800-585-1051. I like Glorilla. We play some Glorilla, some Sea Breezy. Let's get to that. The one thing I don't like, ladies, please don't be saying I ain't got no man and no man ain't got me. Because last month, on the 14th of February, everybody had a man. Everybody was posting their booze. Everybody was posting flowers and chocolates and stuff. Now it comes March. You ain't got no man and no man ain't got you.
They don't got no man, but they definitely got an animal. That rabbit.
that rosé.
Makes it official.
When you introduce?
Yes, the introduction is everything.
Why you say that? Why?
Because it's the title. So
what you say, this is my friend?
Well, I introduced my old school teacher as my old school teacher.
Okay. Okay. So it's more of the introduction and not the time?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Touch.
Get involved with touching.
Get involved with touching. Romance. And as we were romancing, she pulled the phone out to film the action.
Tyler Perry.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Scorsese. So I want to talk to the tri-state area, and I want to talk to the ladies here. Lingerie Talk podcast, right? I'll ask you first, Bruce, because you are the male, and I think women are going to have a different perspective, right? And well, I didn't tell you, I allowed her to film. I did allow her to film.
Well, hold on. The face too?
Yes.
Did you smile?
Bruce, I don't think you really want to know the answers to that question. I'm really confused.
The tri-state want to know. That's what it is.
Why you want details though?
Well, I did not smile.
You
I had to keep the serious.
recorded.
I had to keep the serious face because you know you gotta keep. You gotta act like you working.
You gotta be focused. You gotta be focused.
They
Wait, what you
can't
mean?
hear unless you talk it into the mic. So now, Bruce, I want to talk to you first. If your sexual partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, ladies, the babe, whatever, they want to make a sex tape with you, would you do it? Yes or no?
Of course.
You would do it?
Yes.
Tell me why.
Because sometimes you got to check the files, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm confused. What that mean? Check the files. What that mean?
Because, you know, sometimes, you know, you come in with your certain moves, you want to switch things up. You be like, oh, I could have went left when I went right, you know?
So you wanna do a play-by-play, like look what you did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some repeats, you know, bring it back. Some highlights. It's good to see highlights. And you got to switch it up, you know? Get into costume, you know? Remember
Dress
I
up.
told you? Remember I told you pushing her down the stairs, man.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to ask one lady, then I'm going to get to some callers. 800-585-1051. Who want to answer first?
I'll answer first.
You got to talk into the mic and say your name.
I'll answer first. My name is Tracy De La Cruz, and I am the host for Lingerie Talk podcast.
Okay, so now your boyfriend wants to film you or make a sex tape, film him blowing your back out.
I'm all the way with it.
You are with
Let's
it?
do it. Yes.
Okay, tell me why.
If that's my man, listen, there is no limit to what we can do and what we will do. I feel like if you're my man, I trust you. So if you want to film us, why not?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. 800-585-1051. Your girlfriend, your boyfriend, the one you call bae, the one you in love with. Y'all having sex and they pull a cell phone out. They want to make a sex tape. Would you do it? Yes or no? Holla at me. 800-585-1051. Well, we talking sex tape. We talking Diddy, R. Kells.
I prefer to stay out of that department.
Okay, all right, cool. Okay, I'm just saying, right?
Shout out
so,
to that.
Hollywood Bruce is here.
Yes,
the Gwendigar
I am.
DJ Self, we in the building. We have perfume here.
Yes, we do.
We do have some perfume in the building. So, Lingerie Talk Podcast is in the building. Also, A1 is still AWOL.
Quality.
Hello, right?
That was nice.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm talking to the Tri-State. Call us up. 800-585-1051. If you're on hold, just stay on hold. So, there are more ladies than men tonight. So I will give more of a female perspective. I'll start on this side. Your boyfriend wants to film him blowing your back out. Would you let him do it? Yes or no?
I would let him.
You would. Tell me why. Talking to the mic.
Again, like she said, if I'm gonna trust him, obviously, because that's my man. I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him do whatever.
Women keep saying trust, right? I heard both of y'all say trust. What you mean by trust? What is trustworthy? I'm confused.
I don't know how to explain.
Trustworthy.
You have to talk into the microphone.
You know who talks and who doesn't talk. There are men that talk
So
on what they do.
So what I'm confused is you would not want a guy to say, "Hey, I had sex with her."
Of course not.
You wouldn't.
No.
Why? The reason why I'm asking why, everybody's adult. So if someone is your boyfriend, your girlfriend, the chances are, that's what's happening. So I'm confused with the secrecy.
I mean, it's really nobody's business, Like,
So why do we go to weddings?
No, I don't think it's the not letting people know that you're actually having sex. It's a part of, I don't want nobody else to see it. If I trust you enough to film me, like, that just needs to stay between us. That's what we mean. Like, I'm not going to let,
Rules.
a situationship or whatever. Yeah. Like, I'm like, I don't want my man to be like, yo, I was just with my girl last night and and
No,
showing
what is
off his stuff. You know what I'm saying.
No, we don't. That's why we asked you what that's what we don't know.
Okay.
No, we don't.
My girl was doing this and that. She was basically like a whole porn star for me. Like, I don't want your boys.
I think differently. I want you to show me because I want you to see my performance.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is,
like, I'm
I don't
confused.
know.
Macho man.
Yeah, hello.
As your girl, like, between us all day long. But the trust is me knowing that you're not going to show one of your boys.
Yeah.
You're not going to show your friends. It's
Who
not
cares if they do?
basketball.
So what?
No,
So?
I care.
So that's not your
I
girl,
care.
babe.
This is real
But
rap.
it's a soul?
I care because
But
guess
if it's
what?
your girl,
if
you
you're
should have
okay,
respect.
if you're okay
Uh-huh,
with
more
your
rap.
boy seeing our video, that means you're okay with him
Yeah.
with me too. I know.
Yeah.
You're okay with
What
him.
confuses me, right? Because Hollywood Bruce said something to me earlier, and you all agreed. And someone said, "How do you know?" We all established that, if not all, the majority of you ladies are bartenders, correct?
Right.
So you show half your body, for on social media. You show half your body in these clubs and different things like that. So you are worried about someone seeing you, but they actually do see the majority of you. So I'm still confused.
So there's one thing about you going ahead and dressing up and, being in a little thong with some stockings and things like that. And there's another thing where you're actually performing and having sex with somebody that is very intimate, and you over here giving the sloppy
Your body's
toppy.
not intimate?
Of course it is, but you're not. Of course it is, but you're not seeing like my intimate, private places. Like you're not seeing how I perform in bed. You're not seeing what I do in bed.
I think that the twerking is kind of like the same.
Well,
because
I don't be twerking,
No,
so
Okay.
I work in a different type of club.
But they can't
No.
do the same thing.
Y'all gonna stop. No.
No,
that's
I
too
don't
much
do
real rap.
twerking.
It's too
No,
much real
and
rap.
It's different.
No, and
Listen,
again,
It's very different.
Up here we do reality. And the reality says y'all are real rapping. Hold on.
Okay.
Your group chat might say different.
Thank
Your
you.
group chat
does.
might say that
Speak,
y'all
Bruce.
are sharing files.
Speak, Bruce.
That
Oh.
reality is in your group chat.
Hello.
But the real rap, ooh, it sound good,
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, we don't
wanna
do that.
see
We don't want nobody to see
Y'all
me.
can do duets,
Yeah.
without
Uh-huh.
that real rap. It's about respect. It's
Hold
about
on.
trust.
There's one
Same
word
here.
that they say in their community. Mentirosa.
Ooh.
Who you calling a mentirosa right now?
No, because you asked our opinion, right? There's different types of bartenders that just why do you think you have
Well,
bartenders?
I didn't single out the bartending part.
No, but
what
you
Bruce
know.
said was, again, because you're trying to dodge it. He said your group chat says different. So now let's not go back to the bartender
Okay,
part.
well,
Let's do the group chat.
Let's stick with reality.
you don't know what our group chat says. Like I said, so there's
Oh
different.
yes,
types-
we do.
No, you don't.
Yes, we
No.
do. Because there's
different
always
types
one
of people.
sneaky girl that
No,
screenshots and
there's-
show. Look what they said in the group chat.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, that's
All the time.
cool.
Okay.
But there's different types of group chats. There's different types of females. We're telling you the reasons why. Like,
And
why
Bruce
would
is
we-
saying that there's fact and there's real rap and reality. This
All right,
is
well,
what he's saying.
Gio's saying it's not. How
So
about
there's
that?
And we're calling you a mentirosa.
Wait,
Yeah.
because you actually asked us a question and you said,
But he feels
would
like
you-
you're lying.
No, would you
There's a
let
PP in your
your
group
man
chat.
record us, right? And
There's a
my
PP
answer,
in
and
your
I feel
group
like
chat.
everybody's answer here was like, yes.
But
There's one thing
the
about
answer
you.
wasn't the issue. There was the reasoning was Bruce's issue. That was the reasoning.
Okay.
Okay, wasn't the answer.
No, but you're
Okay.
saying like it's okay for your man to record you and then go ahead and show his friends.
I didn't say it was okay. I did not say it was
No, we're not
okay.
doing that.
I asked you what would be the issue. That's what I asked. I didn't say it was okay.
If he shows you the
no.
friends.
Yeah, I didn't say it was okay.
Do you think it's okay for you to have a girl that you actually have some type of feelings for, and you care about?
I
the girl?
don't think no man should show should show him performing. Period. I don't think that. I don't that part. No grown man should show anything. Period. That's so. Forget about the female. I talk about himself. I'm not coming in here showing somebody, yo, look, I have my leg up and shorty, blah blah blah. Nah, my mama's son ain't doing that. So I don't agree with that. But I never understood why females would, especially in certain I see in certain aspects, would say I'm worried about people seeing me, especially with the group of ladies I have here, and with the profession that you have, that you show people 90% of your body already.
It's not the same though. It's not the same because when
not.
you're actually performing in
I stabbed
bed,
somebody. I ain't shoot him.
huh?
I mean, 800-585-1051. We still talking. Listen, A1 just stepped in there. A1, A-Wall. Would you, this is the topic tonight, A1. Would you let your boyfriend, your bae, the one that you fall in love with, and you're having sex, he pulls out a cell phone to film you? Would you do a sex tape with your boyfriend, girlfriend, the person you're in love with? Holla at us, 800-585-1051.
That boy mama there.
Hello?
What's up? What's your name? Where you calling me from?
This is Adonis. I'm coming from Brooklyn. Calling from Brooklyn.
Yo, BK in the building. What's up, boy?
What's good?
Hey, listen, you killing Shorty, right? You drilling it right now, right? And she pull a phone out, try to film you. You doing that now? A yeah or no?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking with her. She can film all she wants. Post that bitch on OnlyFans.
Yeah. You gonna make some money, right?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah, you is.
I wish a man would try to stop if I pulled out a camera. Like,
Well, why not? Why wouldn't you do that?
what you mean?
Why wouldn't you do that?
Why would you stop if I pull out a camera? You supposed to show out even more.
Yeah.
I try to tell
Just in
Bruce that
case I
Bruce talking
drop
about
you
that.
in
Bruce talking
in
about
case I drop you
am
in
I
a
gonna
group
smile?
chat.
But it's not if you pulled the phone out, it's if he pulled the phone out on you.
It depends on who it is.
Your man.
See?
My man. How long we been
Is a difference between man and man?
Yeah, like you got your man, you got your man.
What's the difference?
and
I'm
you got your
confused.
boyfriend. Like,
So you just killing all of them?
nah,
I'm just confused.
not killing nothing.
Well,
Do I look like
you
a
have to
murderer
be if
to
he
you?
pull-
I'm not a murderer. I ain't killing nothing.
I'm just saying, if he pulls a phone out, that means he was in action of doing something.
I'm just saying, like, it really depends, because I had to be like, I had to do a little, like, acting like I'm dancing hula hoop.
Would you be
Like,
mad?
oh.
Would you be mad if you was sleeping and he filmed you? Like,
Absolutely.
You would be mad.
Yo, bro, that's creepy. What are you doing? If I wake up at any moment and I see you like this recording over me, like, I think the only reaction left is like to swing. Like, what are you doing?
Oh my God.
That ever
What are
happened
you
to you?
doing? No, but like a guy took. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm lying. He took the most unattractive photo of me, and my face was at a wrong place at the wrong time. I was like,
Were
you
you
put that.
between his balls?
I ain't even gonna lie, I was. And I told him, I said, if you ever expose this, you the one that's gonna look bad, not me. You know what I'm saying? You
no
hit
way.
the
I'm glad
shrimp.
you're being honest,
the
because
shrimp was
Bruce was talking about
shrimping.
real and reality. You know what I'm saying?
That shrimp was not. That shrimp was too little to throw on the Barbie.
What's up, y'all?
Yo, what's up, homie? What's your name? Where you calling me from?
I'm chilling. I'm in Brooklyn, man.
All right, that's you don't want to say your name? That's fine. Listen.
Yeah, nah, D. Call me D.
Hey,
Little D.
You got
So I heard y'all talking, man. I heard y'all talking, and I just wanted to tap in on the conversation.
All right, go ahead.
Now, when it comes to the sex tape, it's all good if you make it, but don't forget that they got social media and all the things that somebody can use against you.
Well, that's what
You know
I'm saying. I'm
saying?
arguing with them. What could be used against you?
What?
I'm super confused.
Word.
Somebody was drilling, so what?
almost
If
like-
you put me
it's
out
almost
there,
like
I'm getting lit.
You didn't want to see the post,
That's what I'm saying.
and then you like, yo, wait a minute, that was my private business.
Nah, that's promotion, homeboy.
Yeah, you only feel
What
like
you
that if
talking
you're
about,
not,
right?
That's what
if
they
you're not a
do.
top driller, I
Yeah.
can understand why you feel like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a top driller, you're going to encourage the
Little D
promotion.
vibe.
You understand
Put
what
me in
I'm
the
saying?
group chat.
Bruce,
I tell you what, bro, don't do it unless she your wife.
You're giving me little D vibes.
There's a lot of real rap in this room.
Please talk, Bruce.
They acting
Real
like
versus reality.
this is 5-star actresses in here.
Okay, talk to him,
If
Bruce.
you ask them
No,
right
what?
now to pull out a feature film, I don't want that. No, you can't see that.
like, first
all
you
of
hit
a
depression,
sudden,
and then we hit acceptance.
Yeah.
You gotta go through the motions.
just now you was just saying, yeah, post it. I want everybody to see.
No,
Why
I said
not?
if you post it, you gonna be the one looking bad because the shrimp was too small to throw on the Barbie. So if you post trying
So
to
you
expose
still,
me,
so somebody pull out their shrimp, you still killing?
I mean, listen,
Yeah,
I'm not
basically
a
that's
size
what
of the
you're
boat type of girl. I'm emotional in the ocean
Okay,
type
cool.
of girl.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
He just wants to see our
So-
videos. That's what it is.
I know.
Bruce is in
He's
here
waiting
being
for
a little
it.
creep.
He's waiting for
Trying to
it.
see our
He's
videos.
waiting for it. I'm gonna be honest and say he want to see the group chat.
Right.
Yeah.
Never. Too much.
That's what it
Too
is.
much for you.
We're not buying
Yeah,
into it. We're not going to show it, okay?
Y'all about to make his bag come out
Back
right
to
now.
what I said.
see
See
that
why I
shit.
love English? They're not gonna show it. That means it's there. This is what I'm trying to show
We
you.
never
said
denied
we
it.
never said
We
we
never
did.
denied it, though.
See,
But we
my
never
guy,
denied it, though.
800-585-1051. We're talking sex tape, tri-state area. Listen, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, the one you call bae, the one you in love with, they pull out the phone while they out drilling, killing, touching, loving. Are you going to continue and let them film? Have a sex tape? Holla at me, yes or no, and why? Power 1051. 800-585-1051. We still talking. Listen, A1 just stepped in there. A1, A-Wall. Alright. Would you? This is the topic tonight, A1. Would you let your boyfriend?
You the one that's
I'm glad you're being honest because you talk about real and reality. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, y'all?
Yo, what's up, homie? What's your name? Where you calling me from?
I'm chilling. I'm in Brooklyn, man.
That's what's hello.
Yo.
Yeah, what up, homie? What's your name? Where you calling me from?
What's good, yo? This is Ron from Southside.
South side of the building, you heard? So listen, you killing. Shorty pulled out the phone. What's up? What you doing?
Yo, well, first of all, if it's wifey, she do whatever she want. That's what it is.
Okay, tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why.
Because it's wifey, so there's no rules that apply to wifey. That's the utmost.
Okay, everything goes.
But
Exactly.
Now, before you get to that point, I don't know. Like, it depends on where you are with shorty, because then she might want to share it with her friends.
But why do you care?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, you should want somebody to know that you killing me. I'm an elite kill. Like, I'm not understanding why you don't want nobody to know.
But that's the whole point. That's the whole point. It's elite. Like, you gotta wonder. You're gonna get the word of mouth anyway. You don't need the video. You need the real life action.
I don't know. You don't really sound like a top driller.
Sound like there's a little real rap in there, player.
You sound like do you consider yourself to be a top driller?
Nah,
Yo, bro, you gotta come and sit on tomorrow. Show you how it's done. 2579 Steinway, Astoria, Queens, bro. That's what you gotta go to tomorrow, man. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
What's up? Turn your radio down. Take me off of Bluetooth for speaker. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, you're not on Bluetooth. I got you.
All right, cool. Talk to me. Listen, your boyfriend killing. He drilling it. He's touching, romancing. He pulls the phone out, trying to film you. What's up? What's happening after that? You gonna let him do it or no?
Listen, I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to tell him that he's going to have to let me record it on my shit. Because we can have the video, but we can't have it in his phone.
Why not?
My phone, not yours.
I got a whole lot of videos in my phone. They don't got them.
Yeah, like, we are the keepers.
That's how it's supposed to be, though.
Porn
I'm not sharing. As a female, you gotta take care of your show at all times. That's a fact.
You hear this, Bruce?
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's a drink from Pretty Hard Drinks that's got them like super.
No, because why do you want it in your phone? If you said why do you want it in your phone? If you said that you would want to show your friends.
I didn't say I want to show my friends. I don't know
but
where.
You,
why are you lying? I never said. I never said I want to show my friends. I clearly said that I don't feel that no man, no grown man, should ever show their sexual videos.
But they do. They really do.
But they even worse is when they show it to the girl.
Little boys.
No, they really do.
But let me say this, right?
She's not gonna show her.
Let me say this real quick. I don't feel that no grown man should, and I'm saying that me. I don't even want to show me. What I look like showing scenario low, look at my meat. This is crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So again,
what was that whole scenario though? I was like, why?
Because scenario's to my left, that's why. And exactly my point. Like what I'm saying to you is that's like, why would I show someone my sexual tape?
So why does it matter if it's in my phone or yours? I'm not gonna lie.
Well, he said he cares. What I'm saying to you is, if I film something, that means it was intended to be in my phone because I'm the one to pull the phone out.
Guys have shown me their videos before with other girls, and that's scary.
Say it again.
Like my homeboys and stuff. Like I'll be like one of my homeboys, he'll be like, "No, you think I can't get that?"
You could be honest. Did any one of us ever do that? I don't know, but. I'm talking about not me, but I'm talking about.
We just gonna not answer that. You feel me?
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna just say like one of my homeboys has been like, "Oh, you think I can't get that? Oh, I bet. Look, so what do you call this right here?" And then pull up the video, and I just be like, "Damn, bro." Like this is why I can't, because if I was to ever make a video and you're sitting there showing it to your homegirl,
like don't need to be seen. What's going on?
So what? I'm confused.
So what?
You act like your coochie look different from somebody else's. Let me not burst your bubble, sweetheart. They all look the same. They all look the same.
Some of them look lazy.
They
Some
all
of them
look
are
different.
They all different. Some of them are razor white. Some of them are black.
They all fall in the same 8 category. It's the same thing. You don't got a number 2, you got a number 7. Okay, it's the same thing. Hello? What's up, homie? What's your name? Where you calling me from?
Hey, King Dre. I'm in Brooklyn right now.
What's up, man? You on that Zai, right?
I was about to say.
No, I don't smoke better.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. So listen, you know our topic tonight. Talk to us.
So look, all I'm gonna say is sometimes they be performing, right? You gotta let them see it. Hype them up, let them know, like, yeah, all right. You gotta let them know.
He a 69 God. I don't know.
Sometimes you be performing. Sometimes you be performing. You gotta be like, damn, this is something to watch later.
I ain't gonna lie, he's giving
He
Black Air Force One energy. Yeah, like skinny, he weighed like $125.
Yeah, with the baby arm.
I get
With
it.
the baby arm is crazy. With the baby arm is
Black Air Force One energy.
He got a collection of videos in his phone. That's what it is.
Yes. Men, right?
Hello? Why is that?
Yo, talk to us, man. Shorty, pull the phone out after you killing. What's up? What we doing?
I'm saying that's wifey or that's she for the street?
Wifey.
I'm saying she could do that all day.
Tell me why.
It's over.
Tell me why.
I'm saying that's wifey. We do whatever.
More real rap.
All right, good looking, man. Thank you. I appreciate
I
your
wanted
call.
to ask him if wifey took out the camera while eating your butt. Is that sanctioned?
Now, what is it?
No, that's wifey's whatever.
That's wifey.
See, I know real rap.
Now,
I got a
ladies
wifey.
that
I'm 15
actually
years
eat
in.
ass.
I know what really happens. And I know there's a lot of real rap in this room.
So let me ask you, Bruce, will you let a female or your wifey record you eating your ass?
No.
Oh, okay.
But you will let her do it?
But
you'll let her do it. But you'll let her do it.
No. He literally just confirmed that
So
he
you
gets
will
his
let
ass
her
eaten.
do it, but you
That's
just
all I
let
gotta
her
say.
record it so there's no physical evidence.
Yeah.
He's in shock.
I will let you know, hey babe, I will let you know
That's a drop.
that's not her preference. That's not.
But that's your preference.
Like
That's
me,
yours.
I might sing it in the club, but I'm not putting my thumb.
If you mentioned it, you like it.
I'm not putting my thumb in her
Let me
butt,
tell you
bro.
something. All guys
But
like
she
getting their butt eaten at one
Whoa,
time.
Hey, you're going too far.
That's a fact.
Hey, listen.
That's a fact.
I don't know about the Latin community, but that's what you're not touching nothing in the Yuki hole. This is exit only.
You is lying.
Listen, let me tell you something. Never on God's green earth did my mama son have anything touching my booty hole.
You never had nobody eat your ass.
Never. And I never will happen. I'm saying this in public. Somebody call right now if I'm lying. I've been waiting.
Have you tried it though?
No, and I will
So
never.
you can't say no.
I didn't say there was nothing wrong with it because I don't know.
Right.
I don't
You've
know
never
to
tried it.
judge.
I'm saying there's something wrong
Once
with
you
it.
try it,
I'm saying over here you eat empanada.
No. 800-585-1051. If you're on hold, just stay on hold.
Yeah.
Will you let your sexual partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, the one you call bae, the one you in love with, film you having sex tape? Holla at me, y'all. If you're on hold, just stay on hold.
No, fuck that.
That's what it is.
What's up, honey? What's your name? Where you calling me from?
My name is Danny.
Nah, Danny. You wildin', Danny. That the fact that you got a nerve to call on this.
Hello, who
Yo,
doesn't
you
know
got
your
a
voice?
nerve to call
That's
on
my
the
ex
line,
calling.
bro.
Oh.
Yo, Danny, you got mad film. You got mad films of her, right? Keep it real. Yo, let Danny talk. Let Danny talk.
Hang up the phone.
Let Danny talk. Danny talk. Danny.
Speak.
Danny talk.
First of all, Trey, you fine because you supposed to not really about that right because I'm talking shit. I'm gonna be like this.
You're dirty,
You
that's
supposed to not really about. I'm dirty?
Yo, Danny, don't let her play you on air, Danny. Come on. You represent for all the fellas, Danny.
Let me tell you that she was not about that life.
Oh, you were not about. Bruce said you was fraudulent tonight.
Do you really want to talk about it? Do you really want to talk about it? Because I don't think you want to get on here and really talk about how you had to use
not in front of 3
whatever you
million
had
people.
to use. Let's be for real.
What I had to use?
Yeah, what he had to use? We confused. He just asked you what he had to use. Yeah, he want to know. He confused too. Yeah, he confused.
I don't even want to give you the time because you don't deserve it. You can hang up on him.
Oh, no.
Yo, Danny, listen, Danny.
You got videos, Danny?
You got videos?
Hell no. He was whack as hell. Hell no.
Uh-oh. Can I speak to Danny?
Go ahead.
Danny, God.
You know she's saying that on spite. You know, girl.
Oh, please.
Oh, wow.
I said what I said, and I mean what the hell I said.
When's the last time how long y'all been broken?
Yeah, when the last time
For
you
like
killed?
3 years?
Oh,
Yeah, he can't get over me. Why are you calling over here? You go to my club where I work at. Get over me. Get over me.
Damn, Daniel.
I took you there. What are you talking about?
Okay, Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, you still go there. He goes and he brings his new girl.
He's trying to get a threesome. He bring his new girl.
You see that? They jumping him
right there.
She's been there. She knows what's up. She's been there.
I let Danny go. Don't worry about it. I let Danny go. Don't worry.
Yeah, he doesn't understand.
I think Danny's a king. If Danny comes to your job with his new girl, that means he trying to pull off the threesome.
Danny,
That's
but
what that
obviously
sound
the
like.
new girl is jealous if she's mad at her. Why is she mad?
Who said they was mad? I didn't. We
She
didn't hear
big
that.
mad.
She been
She big mad.
You sound like you mad. Look at your eyebrows.
Why is he calling? It's been over 3 years that me and this man.
He want to get on the radio. Hello.
He never been on the radio before.
Hello. What's up? Hello. Caller.
Yeah, yo.
What's up? Yeah, we over some love and hip hop stuff over here tonight, guys. Talk to me.
That was wild.
That was
wild. The camera come out. It's time to perform. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Good looking.
Nothing else to do.
All right, 800-585-1051. We still in the building. Hollywood. Bruce, you all eating and stuff. Bruce, what's up with you, man?
Yeah, Bruce, some good food.
Bruce, is good food?
Yeah, this food is different.
Yo, shout out to Marv.
We're
We're looking on the alley-oop.
Wait, hold on. Don't you? I in the chat, in our group chat, I said this is all me.
Yes, you did. Yeah. It's on you.
This is all me.
I knew the time of arrival because Marv called me prior to your informant.
Oh, snap. So you knew they was going to be late.
No, I knew that she was coming.
Lingerie Talk Podcast. I want to appreciate y'all for coming up here and rocking out with us.
Thank you.
Do y'all want to tell them? Let me tell you something, Bruce.
What up with that?
I got thugged out. By Uno.
By Uno.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, man? Tag me. I'm like, tag me? What you talking about? Tag me. Yo, tag me. Yo, I'm in
Because
Seacoast.
you never showed up to
I'm in Seacoast, and in my mind, I'm like, well,
we
because
was waiting for you, baby.
Yeah,
yes,
we
you
was
told
waiting
us
for
she
you.
was coming.
I'm glad we have a healthy conversation, right? But let me pay some bills. We're gonna come back. We're gonna have some healthy conversation.
Okay.
800-585-1051.
All right.
That was crazy.
You don't want us.
Chef tonight.
Yes.
Let's
First
go.
of all, yes.
Yes, we do. Oh my God.
Yes.
Bravo.
Chef tonight, right? Can you introduce yourself and tell everybody your name?
Yes, I am Steph, the celebrity chef.
Okay.
Some people know me as Pearls Monroe.
Okay, so what did you make for us tonight?
So I made black rice, which
That's
is
like Haitian for Haitians?
Yes, which is one of our popular dishes.
You Haitian?
Yes, I am. I am
Okay.
Haitian.
Okay.
I also made crab stuffed garlic butter shrimp.
Crab stuffed?
Garlic butter shrimp.
Okay.
I made
Layers.
stuffed chicken breast,
Mm-hmm.
grilled asparagus, and
Asparagus make your pee smell.
it does, but it's healthy for you.
Oh, just
And you
healthy
made
pee?
5-star
Like smelling
martini
pee?
glass mac and cheese, right?
Okay.
Yeah, as long as it's not the 3 letters, you're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, and mac and cheese.
In a martini glass.
Oh, and sweet chili. Yeah, mac and cheese in a martini glass, and sweet chili wings.
Okay. What made you want to start cooking?
Oh, so
It was
I
a
always
man?
had
Keep it real.
No, it wasn't a man. You know, honestly, that came later on in life.
That's how you keep a man. Because like somebody told me, right? I asked this female today, right? I was like,
keep a man.
Listen what I'm saying. I asked this female. I said maybe it was something you wasn't doing. She said I did everything. That's what she said to me, right? And what I'm saying is sometimes people think that sexual things is everything, and I think a lot of times the way to a man is through their stomach.
It is.
Okay.
But you know.
And maybe she didn't know how to cook.
But not for nothing. It don't matter. It don't matter what you do as a woman. If a man don't want to be kept, he's not going to be kept.
100%.
So it don't matter if you cook for him, wash his drawers, smell his.
I feel bad about the men that y'all have come in contact with.
Some dudes are back by the
I feel
biscuit.
bad for the men that y'all have came in contact with. Y'all seem like y'all scorn women. A lot of Keisha Cole singing.
That is crazy. Let me talk to Keisha Cole because she been warning us.
That's what we call a lambon. A lambonazo.
This is what I call scorn.
Right.
That's many scorn.
Who's the one calling who right now, though? Who's scoring?
Yes.
Don't make me raise my eyebrow.
That was an hour ago. We got over him.
You showed us Danny. Danny don't have nobody else. You saw Danny.
I'm sorry. Let's get back to the food now. Okay, so now what made you start cooking?
So I was raised in the kitchen.
Okay.
Haitian household, very domestic. I wanted to do more than just being inside of my own culture.
You have anybody named Baptiste in your family?
I actually, Jean Baptiste.
Yeah, I knew. Everybody got some type of
Shout out
Baptiste.
to John Baptiste. It's off to 1.2 million.
Oh my God.
There's always a Baptiste somewhere.
There is. And then there was a Jean somewhere.
Yes,
My mom
Jean.
was a Jean.
Jean.
So, it started off there. Then I used to throw events all the time. And I used to.
What you mean events? Like strip events or something? What you mean?
Pool parties.
Oh, pool parties, okay.
Dinner events. Then they used to ask who's the person cooking it. And it was just like,
And it was always you?
It was always me.
Okay.
So it was like, you should take it seriously. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. But then eventually I did. I got an opportunity, so I took it. And now I'm here.
And now you got the custom-made chef soup.
Yes,
that's really nice.
Thank you.
You did that?
So how could they get in contact with you?
Through Instagram, Pearls Monroe, all E's is a 3, or as Steph the Celebrity Chef.
Okay, so now what we do here, right?
Yes.
My man Hollywood Bruce give you his ratings from 1 to 10. I feel like it's a little cheated because Bruce gave you a hug when he first came here, so I don't feel like he's going to be super honest.
She used to host and post for me. She's a supporter. I used to do the same.
So you're saying that he's a bias?
I think you're going to give a bias. I think you're going to be biased.
She did come with
He
you gotta give credit when credit is due. It wouldn't be undeserved because she came prepared.
Super
What is going on
How
over
many
here?
times I said we
Okay.
don't give 10s to our friends? How many times
You did
I
say
said
that. So only one person ever got a 10, right? And I want to give her. I want to give her honorable mention.
Right.
Chef Gigi.
Chef Gigi.
Yes. Some people have come close. I think someone got a 9.5.
Right.
But then that was it.
But that
I'm
was
very
it.
confident about my flavor palette, so I'm not worried about nothing.
I don't think you're gonna get a 10 today, dog. Don't be too confident.
I'm
Hollywood
okay.
Bruce is here. Bruce.
Now I'm not gonna lie.
All right, Bruce. What we doing, Bruce?
What we doing, Bruce?
Well, she definitely was right. In terms of the flavor palette, definitely first place. In terms of the distribution of seasoning, that was a very good offering. You know what I mean? Everything was properly, displayed. Everything, the preparation, the macaroni and the champagne glasses.
Bruce, would I be dragging it to say that she bought the best mac and cheese that we had here, or dragging it?
No, you not.
I think that's
I don't
accurate,
think
like-
you're dragging it, and the presentation definitely added into the sensation. There was some good food, but unfortunately, you did not provide us a dessert. And unfortunately, we did not receive a beverage.
Yeah, well, I did see a beverage there, but she had a road dog. His name is Rome. I saw him swallow up all the champagne.
That was
for
and then I'm walking by. He said, "Yo, Scenario, you want some?" Oh, that's supposed to be for us, bro.
So I'm gonna put that on Rome, the owner of Proper Etiquettes. He actually, because we had.
He didn't have proper
etiquette. So I cannot get scored for another grown man's action.
Well, you brought him here.
Hold on, girls. My words were very precise. I said I did not receive.
That's true.
A beverage.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Very good with the vernacular.
Uh-huh.
So now, I want to give you extra points for the flavor because it was like very remarkable. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to compensate. 9.5.
Okay, I'll take that.
Because
that gets the 0.5.
No, you owe me 0.5.
No, because she's supposed to lose a point for no dessert. And I did not receive a beverage. Her greatest score should have been an 8. But my appreciation to the distribution of seasoning 9.5.
There you go.
Clap it up for
You want to shout out anybody?
Yes. Shout out to Proper Etiquettes.
Shout out to definitely proper.
Yes.
Who anyone got that sweatsuit from?
Did you write in your notes who you should shout out?
Honestly,
You did not.
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, could you read your notes?
Yes.
Thank you.
Shout
out to my favorite cousin, Dr. Shay, who's right there in the corner.
Oh, big Dr. Shay.
Dr. Shay,
Big Dr. Shay, yes.
Dr. Shay,
and she's also the co-owner of Proper Etiquettes.
There you go.
I didn't get a sweatsuit.
You know.
We got you.
They don't make your size,
We
bro.
got
We
you.
make every size. Everything custom made.
Me and him is totally each other, bro. Stop playing.
Okay. All right.
You know the weird part is? It's so funny. Why is this unbelievable? I'm
Because you
super
got no
confused.
time.
So you made that glow branzino.
You dead ass
Branzini.
lying.
That's what you call it, the branzini.
You said grill Branson?
Branzino.
Branzini, whatever however you want to.
Branzino.
Yes. So most of the stuff there I prepare. So the reason why I
And the
opened,
recipe for that seafood mac and cheese.
let me say this real quick. The reason why I opened the restaurant was because I had got a ton of money one time, and I wound up opening a strip club, and that wasn't for me. There was a headache, bartender still, manager still, security still. I didn't want to do it, so I wound up falling into the culinary field or the restaurateur. Like that, because I lived alone during the pandemic. No one cooked for me. I was, no woman or nothing like that.
But when you say
I learned how to
prepare,
cook.
In
Like,
2009,
So
you
prepare
prepare the restaurant like by opening the gates and letting the real chefs in?
So let's say if you made chicken, right? I don't warm the chicken up. I don't heat it up. I don't do anything like that. But the
Air
seasonings, no, there's no air fryer in Seacoast. I apologize if that's what you want. That's yes.
Y'all all laughing like y'all don't eat air fried food.
I know. I eat at my restaurant. That's why I got one. So anyway, right? Hello. So I prepare by seasoning them. That's what preparing when you're at a restaurant.
So you saying that every slab of meat
70%
that comes out that kitchen is seasoned by your hand.
70%.
So you developed the recipe.
Lying.
I did not develop a recipe. I know what I like, so I just mimicked what I like.
Right.
So that's why I don't have anything that's if somebody say, "Hey, what's
So you season
what's the name?
tomahawk.
What's the name of 100%?" All the time. Yes, ma'am.
Come on.
Yes, ma'am.
Stop lying.
I'm
Yo,
glad-
You're marking the face for me.
So you put the gloves on, you put the apron on, bro. Come on, be for real. You do that? You doing all that?
Like we
I'm
say,
glad that you know what I want. I want an apology $5
Habladorazo.
from everybody. I want an apology $5.
Yo, don't show us a video that you
I'm
had
gonna
them
show you
pull
the
up
video.
one
No, hold
time
on, God.
on the
I didn't
first
say
day.
you not in the kitchen seasoning meat. You said you seasoning meat. That's what you
Amigo!
Hey, you.
Amigo!
He can confirm.
Can you ask him in Spanish? Who seasons the tomahawks?
He's not incredible.
That's the cook. That's the cook.
He works for you. He gonna say whatever you want him to say.
¿Quién es que sazona la comida ahí en la cocina?
Nosotros, ¿por qué?
There you go.
You was lying, Sal.
What he say?
Habladorazo.
Mi amor,
Mentiroso.
No, he don't.
Mi amor, so no el dueño, sino ustedes, los empleados.
Obvio.
Obvio.
Hold on.
let me translate.
You said
I
obvious.
said not the owner.
Fired tomorrow,
but
right
y'all
away.
the employee.
Immediately.
And he said obviously.
You fired.
You know what? You season the food.
Yes. Fired.
Let's go.
Tell him that. Say it again.
No, baby, you lying.
You lying.
Stop it.
He
Say
said
it again.
Fire tomorrow, pobrecito.
He said obvio.
Don't scare him now.
Don't fire
Yeah,
him,
Moreno,
guys.
I'm here. Yeah.
No, yeah. He already said it.
Yeah, he said it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Say it again. Forget it. This nigga don't speak English.
You better not fire him.
He already said it.
You better not fire him.
I'm telling you. I'm listen
He
again.
said
right?
obviously the employee season. That's what he said.
Well, then he's lying to you.
Nah.
He understood. Yeah.
The Pretty Hard Drinks. They provided us with the beverages that Hollywood Bruce you was that you did not receive, but you did receive it from Pretty Hard Drinks.
Pretty Hard Drinks?
Yes.
Okay. It was, Pretty Hard Drinks?
Yes, Pretty Hard Drinks. That's Pretty Hard Drinks.
Hey, yo.
What's wrong with you?
The name is good.
Name is no, but
Pretty Hard Drinks?
she's a lady, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a female?
Oh.
Because you born in, I thought you meant over there.
Toka?
No, no.
You know he Toka doesn't own Pretty
So
Hard.
shout out to Lingerie Talk podcast. So Bruce, I'm going back to my story, right? I felt like I was thugged out or like punked.
By who?
I want to say uno because it's uno, dos, tres, cuatro, right?
Baby, what?
Not you, chill out, Tiger, chill out, slow down, calamate, right? So it was like, yo, you didn't post me or so you didn't tag me.
Oh, there was one of those?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
No. We were not.
We say we. My conversation was with we.
His conversation is
Uno. Go ahead. Let Uno respond. Go ahead.
So I just felt like I was like, thugged out, or and I was kind of confused.
You know what it
I'm
is?
confused.
You told us you was gonna meet us at the restaurant. We went to the restaurant all the way from Long Island.
Can I stop you there? Because you're still being mentirosa, right?
Wow.
What?
Okay, right? So
We got the conversation.
So from my understanding,
You want me to talk?
no, I didn't ask you to talk.
Oh.
You
You
grabbed the
want to
mic.
do something else to that microphone. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you look like that. I see that Branson is hitting hard. So from my understanding, I want to tell you the story. From my understanding, I invited everyone to come to Seacoast, like how I do every time at here, because we go to 2579 Steinway. You understand? So now you said, hey, I'm coming Tuesday or Thursday. With my camera crew, so that's when I kind of got confused. I was like, "Camera crew, what's going on?"
No, I asked you if you were open on the weekday. You told me Tuesday and Thursday, and I said, "Okay, I'm going Tuesday with my girls," and you said, "Okay." And I asked you, "Is it okay if I bring my cameraman?"
Maybe he was gonna give you a food review.
I got that part right. So now, I'm glad that we are recording, Bruce.
Right.
Because where did you said you was going to meet us here part comes. Because you see, like, even your friends is looking like, oh, snap. You see? Where the
I had the conversation, so we can go there if you want.
I'm confused. That's what I'm asking. So now, when you was there, you said to me, are you going to come? And I said, yes. Right?
Oh, that's
You
the other
said, I'll be
conversation.
there by 11. You left me a voice note.
That's
I'll
true.
be there by 11.
So now, let's finish the story. So now, I said to you, hey, I'm still caught up at the radio station.
No. I asked you where you was at, and then you told me that.
Okay, so the information of me being at the radio station did reach to you.
So your communication is trash. Continue.
Okay.
I'm glad. I'm not going to be Danny. Y'all not going to jump me. I'm just letting you know that right there.
Nah, because we pull up receipts.
So now I'm trying to figure out where the, yo, you ain't tag me part come. That's where I'm confused.
Like her friend said.
Okay,
First of
so
all, your
I feel like
communication
she
is
didn't
trash.
say, yo, you didn't tag me. She was just like, listen.
No,
we
she
can-
did say that. You said
I
you
didn't.
feel.
No.
I
You
didn't
got
say
us.
it like that.
Pull up the
Wrong
receipts right now.
DM. Wrong
I didn't say that right
DM.
now.
Wrong DM.
Because that's not what happened. I'm sorry that she said, hey,
Wrong
we came here.
DM, my boy.
We came here to show love and network. You know, we have a podcast going on. We want to go ahead and network with people.
No, she never told me that she had had a podcast. She said
Hold
you didn't
on.
tag.
Let me stop my live real quick
Right.
because
She said she didn't. She said you didn't tag me.
Guys,
Right? So you didn't tag
the
me.
receipts are coming out. She never said that. Continue.
Don't.
Bruce, I got to drop mic. Don't worry about that, Bruce. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry, the
We
lines
gonna pull
are-
up the wrong
we about to
DM.
Yo, Bruce, let me tell you why I got to drop mic, Bruce. Because, see, what they don't understand that I'm a master at this radio thing.
Kick your nuts,
You understand
dog.
what I'm saying? So instead of just saying, yo, my bad, you know what I'm saying? Da, 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 da.
I'm not gonna say my bad because I didn't say that.
Cool, right? So you saying you told me about this podcast, Lingerie Talk Podcast. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, there's a DM
Okay.
right here.
Okay, so you saying, tell me again, you said what?
I said what about what? About the whole broadcast?
Yeah, I'm asking the question.
Okay, and
A1, hey, thank you, A1, for staying here because you was like, yeah, this looking kind of shaky. Church shoes. Looking kind of shaky here. Okay.
No.
Chill out, security.
Manager. Each person. Manager in the building.
Okay, chill,
You
security.
played us a little bit.
Okay, I'm confused on how to play. That's why I want to get this. I want to get this straight because I want us to walk out of here so we can all be on the same page. Where's the play part? You can hear a rat pissing on.
Okay, so I feel like, listen, I feel like it might have been a
Maybe a
misunderstanding. I feel like people did not know.
if it was a misunderstanding, then it was a misunderstanding.
Yeah, that people
But
did not
again,
know. Me, I don't have a control of the DM. I already told her what I wanted. I would say, listen, we're gonna go over there. We're gonna network. I'm trying to bring the podcast all the way up because I know that we have so much potential and we're gonna do it. So I'm thinking like, okay, we're gonna go to his restaurant. We're gonna network and we're gonna get this popping. Like. So
you assume?
To my understanding.
Okay,
she
understand.
knew.
I mean, that's another word for assuming.
Yeah. Okay. So she like.
Thank you, Gio, for giving me my debater skills. And you want to shout out to my man Gio Dunn for debater skills.
You need to.
So when you was telling us like,
she said you
not us. When you was talking to her. When you was talking to her.
Invite her to my restaurant.
Yeah, and you was like, I'm gonna pull up. And you did, and we were like, okay, we're gonna wait like another 30 minutes. If not, we're leaving because we all live in Long Island.
I can be
we're
there
far
by
away.
1.
And we were waiting for you because we
If
wanted
you
to
want
speak to
to
you,
stay
you
there.
know. So when that didn't happen, I was like, at least tell him to like, repost a story. That's it. But it's
Tag,
not.
well, that's how nobody said repost a story. Somebody said tag.
I don't know
us.
what she said. I said
And
repost
I said,
our
I
story.
reposted. She said you didn't tag us.
No, I said repost a story.
I don't know about I'm talking about her.
Exactly.
So
She was
then-
the one writing. So that's what she
Okay.
said. I.
So now it's like tag us. So then that's why I was confused with the tag us. But the real thing I was really confused with, ladies and gentlemen, was when I looked at what I was supposed to tag and they told me that they had a podcast, y'all had zero content on this podcast, which was really confusing to me.
Our first episode is dropping on Sunday.
So it didn't drop yet.
No, it's
No,
dropping on Sunday.
So the ladies is asking me to post something or to promote something
No,
that
we
did
never
not
asked
happen
you.
yet.
No, we never asked you to promote nothing. We
Let her
said
it's right here.
Bruce, do you hear me, Bruce?
It's right here.
Bruce, did you hear me, Bruce? Yo, Bruce! Yo, Bruce, don't let the girl. Bruce, can I get a hand clap, Bruce? Yes, Bruce! Yes!
Disappointed.
Thank you, Bruce! Thank you, Bruce!
Hold on.
We have a lawyer in the building!
You have a shortage of words.
Thank you, Bruce! I appreciate it, Bruce!
Are you gonna let us
Hold on. My thing is,
I wait.
you hit up Jody.
I did.
We didn't hit you up.
You are absolutely right. I hit up, but let me say this again, because I
Okay.
think you were unconfused.
Okay.
So in unison, we're going to say this again. I did hit her up like I hit up everybody every night and tell people to come to 2579 Steinway.
And we did, baby.
In Astoria, Queens.
And we did.
But nobody
And we
said to
supported
tag
you.
us with
Thank you. I
repost.
appreciate it.
And we did.
So what's that repost?
And we
Repost
supported.
the story.
I never said tag. I said repost.
And take a
Because we
screenshot
tagged-
and you can put it up.
It's right
'Cause,
here.
Yeah.
I tagged you and I tagged the restaurant. And we were having a good time.
So if you have
We
it
had a
here,
great time. We had a
the
great time.
confusing thing I really hear is you say I have it here, and here is you haven't read anything of here yet, right?
Actually, I can
so
read it
I know
right now
you
if you want me
said
to.
I know you said
Go
you
ahead.
said to me Yo, you didn't
We
do. Hold on real quick. You said to me, right? No, because I want to get it clear because I do feel like I was punked. That's why. So that's why I'm just. When I use the word punk, meaning like it's like, yo, you didn't tag me or you didn't tag us, and I said I did repost you. You said you didn't tag us. So I feel like I was punked because again, the reaction.
So you reposted it?
I did repost it.
And it was still a complaint?
Yes, it definitely was. Yes, 100%.
Listen, do not believe him right now because he's
Bruce,
no mentiroso.
Bruce, you reposted it and
they still complain.
Yes, Bruce, right? So Bruce, I also said in this conversation, all right, you got something, read it.
We putting up
put the phone down. So again, you understand? But I'm just saying, and this is me saying this to you, ladies. This is your first hoorah with doing y'all podcast, right? Because obviously y'all do have a podcast and it has zero content, so that means there's nothing there. So that means this is zero. So to me, a better way of doing things is maybe asking, can you post this or can you, or make it a clear thing? If you were saying, I'm coming to your restaurant for you to network with me or for you to help me with my podcast or anything, and you have an agreement.
Well, that's why we wanted you to come so we could speak about it in person. We didn't.
So you assumed.
But you told me you was going.
I did, and then I also told you I wasn't coming.
No, you said you wasn't coming after we said we left.
Yes, right? Okay. Because you told me you left. That's why.
Okay, my point.
Why would I come to where you left?
Because you didn't go.
Yeah, you said I'm leaving. Okay, I'm going home.
My point.
Listen, it is what it is. We're here now. We appreciate the opportunity.
You absolutely are, but what I'm trying to explain to you, I'm just trying to give you ladies game, so just in case someone is not like me, because some other people could feel a different way and say, them girls, blah, blah, blah. Why I say that to you, you saw Scenario's reaction. Oh, they're one of those?
Yeah.
You understand? And I'm just saying to you ladies that you may not look at it like that, but I'm saying to you that some people in certain positions may look at it like you are forcing them to do something or different things like that. And what happens is you may become a turnoff to someone. You understand?
I agree with that.
It's just fortunately that I'm a nice guy. You understand? And saying, hey, let me invite the ladies up here so they can promote their podcast, because obviously they look like they don't know what they're doing. Why? Because I would never tell someone that has 1 million+ followers to post something that is not up and running. What happens is you lose those eyeballs. You understand? So again, if I post you and someone looks and it says 0 content, that will definitely mess up what you guys are doing.
No, I understand and I agree with you. And, you know, like I said, we appreciate the opportunity of being here. And moving forward, you know, I feel like we shouldn't, and that goes to all the girls, we should not be replying back to nobody if it doesn't have to do with the podcast.
I disagree.
Page.
Why would you say that? Why would you have that?
Because I feel like it has to go through management, and that's why I have her here, Nicole. She's
no,
gonna be
I don't think that should be that.
I feel like that's gonna keep it a little bit more professional and then filter.
I don't think anything here was unprofessional.
No, because you're saying that, you know, like we don't look like what we're doing, or like we're begging pretty much, and we're not begging.
Nobody said nothing about begging.
Well, that's how
I said I felt like you was punking me. That's what I said. I said punking. No, I don't think begging.
You know, because all she said was repose.
Let me say this real quick again. That's why we having clear conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone here think that anyone was begging. No. So I don't think the begging is the wrong word.
Okay.
You understand? No one used the word begging. So by you using that term, that means you were unclear of what I was saying to you.
Yeah, I was.
You understand? That's good. That's why we have a healthy conversation.
Yeah.
So again, it wasn't begging. What I'm saying to you is it could be a little forceful. What I'm saying to you is it could be a little forceful, number one. Two, the main thing is what I'm saying to you is before you jump in the pool, make sure you have a swimsuit or bikini on. Is what I'm saying. You asked me to post something which was non-existent. You understand? Which to me didn't make sense.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I feel like she was just, and it's there in the DMs. She did not say to tag anything. She said repost our stories.
I just asked you to read. You keep saying
that we were here at your restaurant. That's all we wanted, because we wasn't like, we don't have anything for you to tag. You know what I mean? Unless it's like our little snippets right now.
Got you.
No,
Okay.
just simply we appreciate the opportunity.
No, I 100%. I hope. I just so now you didn't read anything, but you see reposters here.
I followed somebody from that.
You did. Oh, so somebody. So I see about 2 or 3 reposts on my post. So which is weird to me because it says
No, but you did
23 minutes ago.
No, you did repost. We didn't say that you did.
You did. You just said I didn't.
No. We never said that. We never said that. We never said that.
We said that was last night.
We said that we asked you to repost. We never said that you didn't do it.
No, she said I didn't repost. You said you didn't repost.
That was
me.
last night though.
That was last night.
That was last.
Yes, and I said, well, I did. You said you didn't tag us. So that's when I was like, hold on. This is weird to me because I'm like, all right, maybe I made a deal or something like that. That's what I'm asking. But again, she's tuned out. You taking forceful, and this one wanted what you call it. She seems confused. So I don't want anybody. I don't want anybody to be confused. This is me having healthy conversation so that people could become an understanding because you guys are a new podcast. So that means you're going to go through hurdles and different hurdles. And now this is a learning lesson for you ladies and doing a podcast.
Can you imagine the spice level of that podcast?
It's spicy already.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine the level because there's nothing there.
No, don't try to say
I
can't wait.
Right? They probably know that obviously, like if you share your platform with them, that when they do drop their first episode.
I agree. So
what you're saying is not wrong, but they probably, it's a trial and error, right? Y'all learn that, y'all learn as y'all go. I understood. Like they probably like, oh, bet if he posts us, then when we drop our first episode, it's gonna get that traction that we need, and that's what's up.
But what if the people right now?
But what I just, but that's why I said to you,
like it's trial and error. Like,
understand that. But for you saying this after what I said, then that means you didn't understand neither.
No, I understood. I was trying to explain
what you said.
No, I said I agree with you. I do. I agree with you. I'm just saying, like I understood why they would have thought that or why they would have did that, and then hearing your response that.
Yeah. So the reason why.
At 6 p.m. So make sure.
Where
you guys
could we find
tune in
this?
on YouTube, Lingerie Talk Podcast.
Okay, so now is this live? Is it every Sunday? How is this coming out?
Right now, we are trying to do every other Sunday at 6 p.m. So first episode drops off.
Hold on.
This Sunday.
Let's stop real quick.
Got it.
Let's use words as we are, not trying.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's use those type of words. You ready?
Okay, got it.
All right, I'm gonna help you out, baby
right,
girl.
I got it.
Yeah, no trying. We are.
Got it.
You understand?
We are.
Okay, help you out, kid.
Let me know.
Lingerie Talk is in the building. Lingerie Talk Podcast
Yes.
is in the building. I'm gonna teach you something else. You're covering where your voice is going into the microphone.
She can't keep her hands.
So you're talking into your head.
Oh my God, that is my manager.
No.
Lingerie Talk Podcast.
Every Sunday at 6 p.m.
Where can we find this?
Sunday.
Where can we
on
find it?
YouTube, Lingerie Talk Podcast. On Instagram, lingerie.talk.
At 6 o'clock.
On TikTok.
Let me ask you a question. What's very important? What is this Lingerie Talk Podcast about?
We talk about upcoming artists, girl talk, guy talk, everything. It's gonna get spicy.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking also, like my main focus in there is to talk about the nightlife.
What you mean the nightlife?
The nightlife club workers.
Y'all might have to come if y'all might have to feature me on.
Listen, tomorrow we're actually shooting a new episode, and I have 6 of my girls coming, and each one of us have different personality, and we're just a vibe. Like
a lot of real rap.
Basically, what you want to know out of the group chat, but pretty much.
Like,
because it's obvious these four girls don't care about nothing. They don't hurt your feelings.
It's gonna be real, raw content with my cry, with my laugh. You don't know what's gonna happen, but something's gonna happen. We're just gonna be vibing. It's like a whole bunch of friends. We get together and we're just gonna be talking about real life things. Everything that we go through, like the importance. Basically living room talk, basically. The importance that it is, to have your friends there through like hardships. And a lot of things are gonna come out. You never know what's gonna happen.
Some gas came out in here. Y'all real comfortable.
Wait, what? How he know about that?
No.
How does he know about that?
Nobody knows, Nicole.
Just making not sure. I'm confused.
It's the Tito.
Who is that?
Individuals' names also.
Okay, so again, this is Nicole. My personal IG is lovenini10. Follow lingerie.talk, YouTube, Lingerie Talk Podcast.
I'm Jody. Everything you not without the second E.
My name is Tracy Zella Cruz, and my personal Instagram is La Perla Más Bella.
And I'm Gio, and my Instagram is hey with 2 Y's _I'm _Gio.
Now, Lingerie Talk podcast, Sundays, 6 p.m.
Yes.
Every other Sunday.
Every other Sunday.
For
yes.
now.
For
For now.
Yes.
Because we are planning on dropping. For now, because we are planning on dropping episodes every Sunday. We gotta catch up.
That's what's up. All right, thank you, ladies, for coming in.
Thank
I hope that
you.
we both learned lessons today. Right?
Can I give a shout out?
A lot of shit.
A shout out?
Yeah.
A shout, yeah.
So I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to my man who's in MDC Brooklyn right now, and they're tuning in. All of them, they're listening to this. Shout out to y'all. Keep your head up. To everybody.
Shout out to Diddy. He's listening too. Diddy's in there too. He listens every night. Mom said, let's see this here, Diddy.
I bet he's so proud of you. He is. Shout out to my man Pelk. Thank you for supporting me through the years and believing in me. And shout out to every inmate that's in there going through it. Just know that.
Shout out to the CEO.
Buddy,
shit.
it's hype right now. It's going to get better. Yeah. You hear that? Things will get better. Things will get better. Seize the day.
Okay.
And shout out to Marky, Social Media House. Our producer. Love him to death.
Marky is
Love you.
moonlighting there. This guy's moonlighting. I thank you, ladies, for coming. I appreciate it. I remember Sunday on YouTube. Make sure you Lingerie Talk podcast.
When are you coming on our podcast?
Whenever I'm invited.
I'm gonna invite you very
But I want to
soon.
have a clear conversation so we can understand that.
If they want to know about
You
the
wanna
first
know
time you
boundaries?
ate booty, so
I never ate booty.
podcast. You gotta remember what happened.
AWOL. Right.
Hey, 2 weeks.
AWOL. I'm not. We've had this conversation numerous of times about. That's a hot name.
AWOL is tough.
That is a hot name.